Hello folks, hope you're all well on this fine Sunday afternoon, evening, whatever it may be. I think it'd be evening for yourself. I think they're coming out tonight, to be honest with you. Yeah, we don't do much politics on here, but we have had a few pops at Sunak and Boris over the past few months. But just to show that, as I say, I don't really follow any party. I don't believe in any of them. I was reading something over the weekend about Starmer and his Angela Rayner, his number 2. And I was shocked to find that they don't get on. I mean, they really don't get on. They're not close at all at the moment. I read something that said Starmer had a strategy meeting, a very important strategy meeting a couple of months ago with most of his staff, the higher echelons, if you like. And he told her nothing about it. She'd been away on business and she happened to come into party HQ and she went up to the 5th floor or wherever it may have been. And as she goes up there, she notices there's an important meeting in place with a do not disturb sign on the door. She said to somebody, "What's all that about?" And they didn't want to tell her because they were embarrassed. They said, "Well, it's KEIR, he's having a strategy meeting." She said, "But we're with who?" And they told her who. They said, "Well, what about me? Why have I not been invited?" And they did the old, "I know nothing." Very disappointed, I believe she was. And it's not the first time she's been frozen out. And I believe she's getting frozen out all the time. Which makes me ask, in the higher echelons of Parliament, be it the Conservative or Labour Party, do any of them get on with one another? It seems to me that all they do is backbite and fight their own corner. Snipe at their co-politicians and just try to feather a nest for themselves. I mean, they're in there supposed to be looking after our interests, their constituents first and foremost, and then the country. And I would imagine if the top people at Conservatives got on with one another, and the same in the Labour Party, the party would be so much stronger and do so much better. I can't understand. I mean, Boris and Rishi didn't really get on, certainly don't get on now. We hear Starmer and Rayner aren't getting on. It's just a worrying trend. And as I say, does nobody look at supporting the leader, and giving him unequivocal support from the top? The number 2s and number 3s, they're always after something for themselves, aren't they? Strange. I just don't get it. I don't. It's weird. As I say, it's like an every man for themselves, isn't it? They could take a leaf out of other people like this morning. They're very good at that as well, aren't they? Every man for themselves, unless you're a woman called Holly, that is.